Are we seeing a new chapter in Manny Pacquiao's legendary career unfold, or is this a means for him to gauge a possible comeback in the pros? Well, let's find out. Joining us now to go all out on this story is boxing analyst Attorney Ed Tolentino. Good morning to you, Attorney Ed. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good morning, Christine, and to all the televiewers. Good morning po.
Okay, well, as you heard, Pacman recently announced his decision to get into another exhibition match. Well, your thoughts on this?
Well, obviously, at age 44, Manny Pacquiao still feels the itch to fight. By signing with this MMA group in Japan, he's going to keep it low-key, more on exhibition fights for Manny Pacquiao. He provided some details. It's a one-fight deal so far. Boxing rules will apply, and he will be getting an upgraded opponent, way better than the one he fought last December, the Korean guy DKU. So these are the parameters. For me, this is the best route Manny Pacquiao can take. If he still wants to fight, keep it within the parameters of exhibition fights. Stay away from the real fights. Stay away from Crawford, Spence, all these big guns. He's 44, relatively inactive. These are dangerous fights. But if he wants to continue fighting, get that itch off, then the exhibition route is the best alternative for him right now.
Okay, that may be your assessment, but Manny Pacquiao's mind, his motives, do you really think, he is such a fighter and he loves the ring. Do you think Pacquiao is just trying to enjoy the exhibition circuit, as you said, is this also his way to try to gauge his readiness to make a comeback as an elite boxer? Does he have what it takes?
We cannot. Yes, you're right, Christine. We cannot discount that possibility. People might be saying, he's just going to toy around with these guys. He's going to get bored. When he gets to fight these guys at Rizin, he's going to get bored because these are not within his parameters, within his standard. He may be aching for a real fight. But I hope and I pray that he sticks to exhibitions because the real fights, the real top guns out there make for a very dangerous fight for Manny Pacquiao. But, this is Pacquiao, the Pac-Man. He's 44, but he still believes that he still has a lot of fistic mojo left. But that is a dangerous thought, but something we cannot totally discount because the way I see it, he might like the pay that come with the exhibition bouts, but he might get bored and his fists might itch for the real fight.
That's right. We've always talked about Pacquiao retiring for the longest time. And for now, whether it be an exhibition or maybe his dream or itch to do, an elite match, we never know. But it's still there. I think it's just part of his DNA. You mentioned, his first exhibition match last December. How do you assess Pacquiao's performance in that 6-round bout, which he won, very easily in unanimous decision? How was he as a boxer?
Pacquiao himself said the guy was not in his same
True.
level.
Yes.
Definitely very scant boxing knowledge, according to Pacquiao. But you can see Pacquiao was overweight in that fight. He was a bit sluggish, cannot even remember the neutral corner, a bit eager beaver in that fight. But you saw in his eyes, he loved the adulation, making that ring walk, getting introduced before a fight crowd. He savored these moments. He loved these moments. And in a way, it rekindled the fire within him. And that is why he is extending his exhibition tour. His retirement may be, maybe ending any moment now because he really relishes the idea of fighting again. He has not gotten rid of all the excitement as far as boxing is concerned, even though he is already 44 years old.
Okay, that being said, though, as he relishes all of these wonderful memories that he has experienced, in the years that he has had, Pacquiao and a Floyd Mayweather Jr., that's somewhat brewing. They are both under the same promotion, at least when it comes to their exhibition tour. Now, your expertise on this is this just a coincidence, or can we add a little spark to it? Do you see a grand plan of them facing each other once more? As he said, he's just loving all of the attention once again.
Yes, Christine, you might be talking of the boxing Pacquiao-Mayweather multiverse version right now on the exhibition level. You're right. Because in 2018, Floyd Mayweather figured in an exhibition bout involving the same MMA promotion. and Rizin has the money to burn. Mayweather was paid around $9 million. He claimed he was even paid over $1 million just to appear in the press conference. So Rizin has the money to burn. They were able to bring Floyd Mayweather in 2018. Now they have Manny Pacquiao in their fold. Can we see an exhibition bout featuring the two? It is possible. Like I said, this is the boxing multiverse of Pacquiao and Mayweather. We're seeing here, it is possible because, they call boxing the punch for pay business. These guys will punch if there is somebody who is willing to pay.
That's right. Well, more and more pro fighters, though, mostly retired, are actually getting into this exhibition tour that we have. Yeah. Is this actually helping the sport of boxing in general?
Well, the traditional fans of boxing are actually disowning these exhibition bouts. They're claiming that it's an insult to the sport. But there's a lot of money there because you can watch these bouts through streaming devices. And like I said, in the case of Manny Pacquiao, he may be a legend. People might say you're degrading your legacy. The way I see it, all the great fighters figured in exhibition bouts because it's so hard for them to leave boxing behind. This is something that they grew up with. But this is the safest route. And there's a lot of money being shelled out for this exhibition bout. So I believe this is a different category. This is a different category. It's entertainment in a way. Unlike a true fight in boxing wherein there's brutality involved, there is seriousness involved. This is the lighter side of boxing. So we have to categorize these two. The exhibition, the YouTubers match, vis-a-vis the real fights. These are two different categories and we can appreciate these two if you view it that way.
All right. Well, it's going to be an exciting year for Manny Pacquiao and, of course, the boxing world with both of them, in the same camp. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Attorney Ed. Happy New Year. And I'm sure as this unfolds, we'll be speaking with you again soon. We just spoke to boxing analyst, Attorney Ed Tolentino.